and welcome to this week's edition of Frontline Faith.
Your source for faith-based news in Ellis County with events happening at SAGU and in the community. I'm Elijah Munden.
And I'm Kat Burns here in the Hague Communications Center.
With Thanksgiving wobbling on its way, the SAGU campus got to participate in the first annual Turkey Trot 5K to raise money for SMA's Giving Project.
The SAGU community ran into an opportunity to give back before they wobbled home for Thanksgiving. Runners paid $5 to sign up for the 5K and were able to set personal goals that they wanted to reach.
It was alright. It wasn't as good as I hoped it would be. I was shooting for 20s, but I got 24. That's alright. It's for a good cause, so have fun.
The Turkey Trot exemplified 2 of the 7 core values of SAGU, community and personal wellness. Students are encouraged towards physical health for the purpose of enabling faithful service to God.
One of the ways that we're partnering with them to gain that favor and to have access is to help them build a park for disabled children.
As the runners completed their pilgrimage to the finish line, they gobbled up the feeling of success.
We were just hoping for 100 people. Almost 200 people signed up. Many people gave over and above the race admission. And the idea was to keep the race admission really low so everybody could do this. So that was really exciting.
For Frontline Faith, I'm Ashley Sanchez.
Ho, 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 and a bottle of eggnog. This year, the SAGU Theater will be performing a Christmas carol to tell the true meaning of Christmas using the story of Ebenezer Scrooge being visited by 4 spirits. The play will be December 1st and 3rd at 7:30 p.m. in the HCC building. Tickets will be $10 at the door, and students get in free by presenting their SAGU ID. Make sure to come out and show some support.
Mission 10 is on the move as leaders invite their team members to join the Thanksgiving Throwdown this past Tuesday. Each of the Mission 10 groups flocked to the conference room in the Schaefer Center to join for the Thanksgiving Throwdown for games like a group version of rock, paper, scissors. Desserts baked and made by the students like muffins, cupcakes, cookies, fruit decorations, and others were then judged to see who had the best dessert. The teams prepared to do a human video for some of their favorite Christmas tunes. Overall, it was a fun time for the teams to unite together as they went through this semester planning their trips.
If you enjoy arts, crafts, food, and shopping, head on down to Waxahachie High for their pre-Christmas craft fair. Here's Mufasa Culpepper with the story.
As people are coming through the doors of Waxahachie High, they are coming with the spirit of giving.
I like all the different things that people make in like different categories, and I just love helping them out, seeing what we can do to help.
This isn't a first-time event either. This event has been happening for quite some time now.
We call it the Pre-Christmas Craft Fair. We started this show over 25 years ago. At first it was to raise scholarship funds for our Teachers Association. Then I killed it for a couple of years. And then Mr. Nix, one of our wonderful principals, asked me to start it back up.
Behind all the festivities, food, and activities that are going on, what is the purpose for this event?
What it's for now is to raise money for our Student in Need Fund and for our it's a joint fund with the Sunshine Fund. The Student in Need Fund provides for our kids that have any need.
This has been Mufasa Culpepper with Frontline Faith.
What kind of a key doesn't open any doors? A turkey. The Common Ground Thanksgiving event opened doors to the Waxahachie community. The annual event invited friends and family for a Thanksgiving feast made by local church ministries and volunteers. Thanks to the partnership with sponsors and organizations, this event turned out to be a wonderful time. Common Ground Ministries is an after-school program that includes tutoring, Bible lessons, snacks, and recreation time, with dinner served every Friday. Their main goal is to provide a safe and secure environment for the children and youth to meet their spiritual, educational, and physical needs. Thank you to Common Ground for serving and helping the Waxahachie community.
Coming up next, we'll have a choir concert, soccer, and Mazvita.
At Southwestern, we endeavor to offer more than the average college curriculum, producing men and women whose lives are pleasing to God, and that's worth everything.
Walk into a winter wonderland on November 27th when Christmas comes to SAGU. Come and enjoy the gift of live music from current SAGU students, the famous Harvesters Quartet, and even a tuba meister. Enjoy the multitude of games and activities along the front lawn starting at 6:30 p.m. There will also be free food, hot chocolate, and cider to put you in your holiday spirit. Come and get a photo of Santa and jingle all the way to Christmas at SAGU.
It is more blessed to give than to receive. The Ellis County Festival of Trees benefit aims to provide a joyful year for families and friends in the community. A season of cheerful giving always gives everyone a merry time. Here's Eliza Bravo with the story.
The 5th Annual Festival of Trees took place this past weekend at Waxahachie Bible Church. This festivity is a silent auction held to raise funds for the Ellis County Chapter of Habitats for Humanity.
The money that we raise in our silent auction all goes to Habitat for Humanity of Ellis County. We use the money to build a house each year for a client, and this is how we raise the money in order to, to do that.
So, how do they get all of these gift certificates, trees, and ornaments donated?
Several of us will create items ourselves, or we have different vendors that will create items and then bring them in to donate, and we'll auction them up.
And of course, a festival of trees wouldn't be complete without a visit from a couple of princesses, Mrs. Claus, and Santa.
I mean, we would love to have student volunteers help with the build. We would love to have student volunteers here at this event next year. Hopefully we'll get to do it again here because this church is so perfect for it.
This has been Eliza Bravo reporting for Frontline Faith.
We salute those with the Song of Thanks. Hymns for Heroes was a musical event presented on November 13th. The SAGU band hosted Hymns for Heroes to musically honor the men and women who have fought and to honor the different branches of the military. Joined by the SAGU choir, hymnals of old bring back the memories and strife that led our community to the victories and losses. Not to toot my own horn, but this led the audience to have an epic experience. With tears and clapping, SAGU successfully honored the individuals who served.
Salutations and course evaluations go hand in hand as we head out on Thanksgiving break. It's time to evaluate your courses for this semester. If you've never done this before, check your student email for instructions on how to fill out the survey for every class. The evaluations will remain an option to fill out until Wednesday, November 29th at 11:59 p.m. Taking the time to fill this out will help your professors know what they could potentially improve on, but remember to be fair on the evaluations. We'll be right back after this break.
Did you know that out of the 10 fastest growing cities in the United States, 5 are in Texas? After you complete your degree, you'll most likely be looking for a great place to start your career. Why not the Dallas-Fort Worth area? DFW is one of the best places in the nation when it comes to employment after you graduate. Among the 12 largest metropolitan areas in the country, Dallas ranks first in the rate of job growth and second in the number of jobs added. Most students gain internships at businesses, churches, and organizations to sharpen their skills. And those internships often lead to full-time jobs. If you're looking for a great place to start your career after graduation, join us in Waxahachie, Texas, just south of Dallas and Fort Worth. Experience the area for yourself. Go to sagu.edu/visits for more information.
November 16th was a night filled with musical tones as choir and chorale held their annual concert. Led by their new director, Juliana Barnett, the combined talents of choir and chorale performed old and new songs. These talented singers were accompanied by the percussion ensembles playing conga drums and Dr. Wu on piano. Soloists such as Derek Borden, Natalie Leathers, and Danielle Montez on guitar were also featured in the concert. The night was concluded with a special appearance of the Bethesda Christian School Choir. There's more in store for these vocalists as they prepare to perform for Christmas at SAGU on November 27th.
This past Wednesday, SAGU Soccer had the chance to play the Haitian amputee soccer team in a game where the score didn't matter. Here's Josh Richter with the story.
Last Wednesday, a game took place that won't be placed on the record sheet, but in people's hearts. A game where the normalities of it are limited and the knowledge of a sport expanded. Welcome to the world of amputee soccer, where its awareness is growing fast with the help of Operation Go Quickly.
The organization is called Operation Go Quickly, based on the story Jesus told in Luke 14:21. Rich guy had a big meal, banquet, rich guests invited, none of them showed. And the cook said, "What do we do with the food?" The response was, "Go quickly and bring in the poor, the blind, the layman." So they said, went out, brought a bunch of people in, came back and said, "Hey, everybody in town with disabilities here, but there's a lot of food still back there." And that was the word "go" everywhere. Provide the means of mobility for these folks to get from where they're at to the Father's house that it may be for.
SAGU head coach Clem said that just hearing their background story and thanking God instead of asking why, they embrace it and continue to play the game they love. And for Robert Ferguson, it was a chance to go beyond limitations.
He was out there that day and he saw me. He's like, "Have you ever heard of amputee soccer?" I said, "I've been an amputee for 8 years and no, I've never have." And the sport was invented in the United States in the 80s, but it's getting the entire United States is a lot harder than getting Haiti together. So the sport hadn't grown, so I'm trying to make Texas the epicenter for amputee soccer.
And for current SAGU soccer players, the experience showed the courage it takes to do what you love when the crutches are more than physical.
Out here, they're enjoying the game, and it's crazy how to see people that have a passion for the game, and they're playing the game that they love.
I'm Josh Richter, reporting for Frontline Faith.
New year, new generation. SAGU is full of talented people, and Masvita is one of them. Here's Abud Montoya with the story.
My name is Masvita Chidarara.
Legends have been made at SAGU, and one's about to start.
I was born in Harare, Zimbabwe, in Southern Africa, and after that, me and my family just moved around and stayed in multiple different places. Started playing soccer back as far as I can remember. I think I was about 3 years old. Growing up, my dad always traveled a lot, and he got another job over here, and he decided that it would be a great opportunity to move the family over to Houston, and we relocated, and that's how I came over here. All I ever did was play soccer, the love of my life.
As he came to the States, he was able to play in different clubs.
Clem, the head men's soccer coach, actually happens to be one of the coaches at FC Dallas, and so we happened to be playing a Development Academy League game against them.
And where goals like this that caught SAGU's coach attention.
After the game, Clem came over and talked to me, and We hit it off after that, and we built a good relationship.
I met Mars during the preseason that we usually hang out like in each other's rooms and we just talk or listen to music. He's a really good teammate. He always encourages us to push to be the best that we can every practice and every game. And also on the field, he's a really great player. I think he was one of the best players we had this whole season. I know he was our top leading goal scorer, and that's really impressive as a freshman.
Having Mars as a roommate was pretty fun this semester. He's really considerate most of the time. He kind of keeps to himself. But once we got to talking and I broke him out of his shell, he's really cool. We're going to be roommates again next semester, so that should be pretty fun.
SAGU Soccer welcomed Mars with open arms, and he was able to make a difference.
It's been a great year. Obviously, having a new team has been a good place for me to start over, and start fresh, and being able to, up my game. Obviously, it wasn't a great season for us, but we'll be looking forward to see what God has set out for us next year.
Great things are expected for SAGU Soccer.
Go Lions.
Will he be part of the SAGU history? Will this generation lead the team to the championship? Let them play.
Frontline Faith News hopes you have a safe travel home and that you hurry back for more faith-based news and events at SAGU and in the community. I'm Kat Burns.
And I'm Elijah Munden.